All right, we're rolling now.
I'm about to crack a brew.
Yeah, same here. I need another brew. We'll do the old brew crack test. See if that. Oh, good lord, thank you.
I'm not gonna drink all these.
Oh, you came.
You're a host, buddy. You're a host.
Hey, it's all good.
Fucking feel like one.
Hostess with the mostest.
You're damn right. You're damn right, Richard.
Hostess with the mostest.
What do we got in the background today? Pro Skater?
Oh yeah.
Is this Pro Skater 2 or 3?
Up a little bit more.
4.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is San Fran. All right. You see Alcatraz out there?
Yeah. And it looks good on the.
That was one of my favorite maps.
On the computer. Like, it actually looks good in the thing. Like, you can
Does it?
see
Okay, I was going to say, it looks terrible graphics to nowadays.
Horrible graphics compared to now, but, like, this is what I wanted was shit like this that was just in the background. It was, like, nostalgia video game stuff.
Yeah, see, like, I love to, like, go back and play old video games, but at the same time, it hurts my eyes.
Yeah.
Like...
And you can't do things, like everyone is like claims they love the Pro Skaters. I'm like, yeah, they're great.
But,
even the refurbished ones.
Your board. You can't like
getting off your board. That's the one. I'm like, I can't get off my board.
It's a pain in the.
Yeah.
How did we do it? That's what I want to know.
Like, we had no other options.
Honestly, yeah, you're not wrong.
We didn't think that was a thing.
Yeah, the PlayStation came out after the N64, and we thought it was the best.
Yeah,
you go watch that.
Watch
that now.
God.
You know. But then again, back then, I guess it really had a lot to do with what kind of TV it was on, too. Because these were more or less made for TVs like that back then.
Yeah, but they were heavy as fuck, like the plasmas and shit.
Right.
I have a TV.
Like the old glass TV, you know what I mean? Fucking tube and whatever they call it.
Not even the dinosaur ones.
No, not even the dinosaur ones. Just
I got one that's literally half the size of that screen.
Yeah.
And it is like 5 times heavier.
Uh-huh.
Like, I can lift, and lifting that is like, what the fuck? Like,
dude, are we rolling?
We are rolling.
Hell
but this is a test. But yeah, we're on. More to go.
Might as well just keep her going.
We'll keep her going.
Fuck the test. Boys. This is the actual thing. All right, we've been having some good conversation ever since we got here.
Exactly. I'm gonna turn this off.
I had one of those old projector TVs. You know what I'm talking about? Dude, was that thing awkwardly heavy? So,
we have a box about this big by this big.
Literally, yeah.
We'll have 20 pounds over here,
and it worked great.
150 here,
and it worked great. But there's apparently a color wheel in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that goes bad. I was like, really? My TV just turned black. Like, one day I was just playing it, and then, bloop, black and white. I'm like, what? And apparently, if you leave it on for too long, I think that's what it was. I think I was playing with it too long. And it goes out. It gets hot.
Yeah. Overclocked processors.
Yeah, some shit. I don't know. I freaked it up. And, yeah.
We're just sitting there by the TV, gunning it.
You know? Burning the color wheel out of it.
This bastard's been on it for 7 hours playing
He's gonna ruin it.
He's gonna fucking ruin it.
For fuck's sakes, Ricky. Oh, yeah, man. It's... and then it just sat in the basement for a while until I, like, moved back to my parents' house and I had to get rid of it. I was like, what am I going to do? I just threw it in the dumpster.
Your dad saw that. He's like,
I kept a nice TV stand. It was on though. It was a nice glass shelf TV stand, glass and metal.
I miss the nice TV stands. Yeah, they ain't got them anymore.
But yeah, the only thing I kept. Got rid of the TV.
I kind of want to, like how some of these new guys have their TV. It's like on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see nothing. They got the bar underneath for the sound. And then they got their systems.
Yeah,
like set up behind neon or whatever. Type sort of things. That looks pretty slick.
My buddy does that shit. He 3D prints hangers for his system for the wall.
That's awesome.
And then he can, RGB whatever fucking LED light strips or whatever on in and set it to color. Yeah, I mean you can set all that shit together if you're good at. Yeah. To me, hell, I can't even fucking find the files in my computer half the time.
It takes me about a good 5 minutes
Yeah.
to find these files
Oh yeah.
at times.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like I only go through this stuff like twice, I guess, a week.
Yeah. No. And yeah, exactly. And I'm sure every time it gets a little easier.
It gets a little easier, and I cleaned up a lot of the things, but in the computer to begin with. Today, I found that episode. We have a lost episode, which I permanently deleted.
Shit.
I was fuck this.
Yeah. That's perfectly fine.
I was 13,000 sheets to the wind.
That night. That was that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
The impromptu. Fuck it, we're recording.
We're gonna record. Yeah, what could go wrong? Like,
we lose it. That's what could go wrong.
God, lost the plot and everything. Like,
it was probably for the better that we lost it.
yeah,
Probably for the better.
yes, for sure.
But yeah, man.
Definitely. I was clicking through. I'm like, what the fuck am I talking about? Not like people watching this are like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Or
But it
yeah,
was real bad.
you're probably like, I do not remember this at all.
Yeah.
Like,
that's all you really need to do. Oh yeah, so I remember last week I was like, yeah, we're gonna slow down.
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I drank every fucking day.
Yep, that happens. It happens. I actually haven't drank since. Well, no, I drank all weekend. Not gonna lie.
That weekend doesn't
I
count.
started Friday.
Yeah.
I didn't drink Thursday, Wednesday, or Tuesday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I guess I have a problem.
Well, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I hang out with my girlfriend, so obviously I'm not.
Oh, okay, you gotta play it sober then.
Yeah, and Thursdays, I usually drink because I'm not with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I ended up doing something else, and then hanging with one of my other buddies that doesn't really drink, so we just kind of did. I just think we just bullshitted around that night.
Nice.
And then Friday she came, like she was over this weekend, and Friday we went to my brother's. We went to fucking Applebee's, so that was pretty cool. It's always a nice time. And then Saturday we went out to Suburban for a little bit, got some dinner. It was really fucking loud in there,
Oh, I
and
bet.
the waitress wasn't that great at all.
Is the Suburban the one in the like summertime where they got these big like garage doors they open? Yeah.
And I was literally sitting right next to the one garage door, and the seal must have not been, and my leg was just frozen the whole time. Which whatever, I don't care. You know, I don't know.
You want to be comfortable while you're
Yeah, exactly. I didn't care. I got a beer or two in me. I didn't care anymore.
understandable.
But
Just drink more.
yeah,
Like,
exactly. But no, it wasn't too bad. Went to Suburban, then we came back to my house. I kept drinking. I think we played fucking Yahtzee all night.
nice. We were playing a really fun game, and then I don't know what happened. Yahtzee comes up, smacks his head.
Yeah,
Scary movie.
that's great. Yeah, I knew where you were going with that.
All right.
I'm not that uncultured, Richard. I mean, I've not seen that many classic movies and stuff like that, but I've seen scary movies.
So you see
They
the
were
scary
great.
movies, that's pretty much
If
all
it's a
you need.
comedy, I've probably seen it. Everything else, probably not.
So what do you think about the new Naked Gun that's coming out?
I'm kind of excited for it.
Same here. Looks
That was a great movie.
looks
They
good.
always make great movies.
Hollywood maybe will just be like, we're letting the things fly now. Like, we're gonna take a page out of Spotify or Netflix and everyone else.
Yeah, new season of South Park comes out this year, which I'm kind of excited about.
Excited for South Park.
I'm excited for Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah. Did you check out the Netflix Kill Tony?
And I have not yet. Have you?
5 minutes in.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched it. Now, what is it? Just his regular?
It's a regular show.
It's his regular show on Netflix.
Well,
like they're not
it's on
putting
Netflix.
they're not putting his podcast on Netflix now, are they?
I don't
Like
know.
every week.
I don't know.
That would be a deal to get.
I think it is.
That, dude.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That it's every
Dude,
week that he gets Netflix. Which I know some people
is
are going to
great.
be like,
That's awesome.
but I'm like, well, that means he gets more money.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and you
Which
know how many
means
more people are going to see
it?
him
Yeah.
on Netflix versus
Yeah, and I think
You
of like the
know?
band members and the people that are backstage and all that.
they're gonna get
It's like
really
they probably
recognized, and
recognized and probably paid more.
it's good.
You
It's
know,
good.
I
I
would
mean, I would
assume.
imagine they probably get paid pretty well now.
Probably, yeah.
The first 3 or 4 seasons, they probably didn't get paid shit, if they got paid at all.
Probably not.
You know, like
Yeah.
that's. I am proud of how far that show has become, but I feel like Tony's just getting a little cocky with it now.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick. Like I'm not, I'm just saying.
I think the
You watch an episode from season for like the second year they were doing it versus now, and you can see he's definitely
kinda
gotten a little
switched.
big for his britches.
Well, I'd imagine some of it is also the wear and tear of it's so popular now. And,
now
and
he's
people that are like, I think we
pressure.
went over this before. That
way
wanted,
more pressure.
yeah, well, just people being like, I want my 15 minutes of fame. Like, no, I didn't prepare anything. Like,
Oh no,
you
yeah,
know,
exactly.
type
It
sort
boots
of
him right
thing.
off.
Yeah. And that, it's kind of like people are like, you shouldn't do that. But I'm like, like some people.
It's his show. He can do what he wants.
Exactly.
If he wants to bring you up, humiliate you, and then send you off stage, he's gonna do it.
Exactly.
And it's America. Let him do it.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, go somewhere else.
Pretty much.
That's the way I look at it.
And not only that, but it's like, if you went to a charity golf tournament, yeah, it's charitable, but if you show up with no arms and you're kicking the golf ball, and you don't expect people to be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
That's so true. If I had no arms and I golfed, I would just make a cannon.
I just wait for the summertime and take my pants off. Hey-oh!
How do you take a piss?
Oh, yeah, how would you even take your pants off? I guess with your
You can't
feet?
bend that far unless you're Marilyn Manson and get your ribs removed.
Oh, we've already gone down this
Yeah,
rabbit
we've
hole.
already. I mean,
Maybe your feet or something. I don't know. Like,
I can't. I probably can't even touch my knee with my other foot.
well, you'd wear like basketball shorts or something. Something.
Yeah,
to
but
last.
even still, you get them down. How you get them back up?
Fuck.
Gravity only works one way.
Okay, it was supposed to be a funny joke, but now this just it feels wrong and sad and punching down on someone that can't punch back.
No, it just opened a door to.
did open
Oh,
a door.
I've never realized this in my life.
Oh, God.
That I don't know. I don't know. They probably wear suspenders of some sort
True.
just to keep them. But then again, what keeps the suspenders on? They just slip right off the shoulders.
Is it wrong to like put those people like into a recycling can if they wanted to be recycled per se?
I think so, Richard.
I don't
I
know.
think so. They do not belong in any kind of receptacle.
I'm not saying they do, but I'm like, would it be like a
But
like like if you're terminally ill from cancer and you're in like Canada,
No, so
you
some
can,
states-
you can go to sleep happily. or
yeah,
whatever.
some states will
So-
allow like
that
voluntary,
Deletion.
suicide or
Yeah.
something like that. Like
yeah.
some don't.
Uh-huh.
Like some states, you literally like, even if it's in your grandfather's will that he wants put down before he's a vegetable, they won't do it. Which I think's a money grab.
Yes, 100%
Because
a money
now
grab.
the hospital can just charge you for however long they want to keep him alive for, and
And then
and no family member wants to go see that.
no.
Like, I'm sorry, but I
And then when
wouldn't
they do
be
kick
able to.
they kick the bucket, then the funeral home's there to be like, he would have wanted a $10,000 casket. Like, it's just no. Get a couple of buddies, go get some
Pinewood box.
get some
dude.
Pinewood box.
Seriously.
Like,
Hell, go buy a new fridge and just put me in that box.
pretty much. Yeah.
Hell, if it's something good like an LG or a Kenmore, I think it'll be okay.
Fancy. Yeah.
I think we'll be okay.
I wouldn't mind just put me up on some logs and light the fucking fire type sort of deal. Kind of like a Viking thing without the fucking.
I was trying to think of that.
Yeah. Kind of like a Viking thing.
Yeah.
Just without the boat.
You know what? I personally want cremated, and then just I don't know.
Yeah. To the wind.
Yeah, pretty much. Sprinkle some of me in every vehicle I own at the time.
There we go. That's good.
And I'll always be with them no matter what, even if they get crushed.
Yeah.
I'll still be there till the end, buddy. Because they were there till the end for me.
Hey.
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. Be a way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I've been thinking about getting my first tattoo, Richard.
Oh, Jesus.
Nothing crazy, but just like my dog's paw print or something.
There you go. That'd be cool.
Something that means
Nice
something.
little-
Something that's not totally fucking stupid. And, you know, I don't know.
I gotcha.
My body's not a fucking canvas.
Yeah.
And even then, like, if I could get his paw print made into, like, a brand, I would do that rather than a tattoo.
Like Puppers, the beer thing from Letterkenny.
Something like
like
that.
that.
Bush makes a dog brew.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I got it for him before. He loves it.
Wait, like an
My
actual
dog, yeah.
dog
Yeah,
brew
it's
for
it's
the
dog
your
brew.
dog?
Yeah, it's bone broth.
Oh.
It's like beef bone balls,
Oh,
pork bone
okay.
broth,
I was like, it's not
or
actually
whatever.
alcohol.
No,
like,
it's not. No,
like,
no.
Which is fucked up because it's like you're
The
not
missed
supposed.
opportunity there,
You're
Bush,
not
though.
supposed to feed your dog alcohol because it's poisonous to them. And I'm like, what
My
about
dog-
us? Fuck.
My
Like-
dog does like beer. I'm not.
Oh
gonna lie.
yeah, all dogs do. Like,
Yeah, but my
and he-
dog will purposely come up, knock your beer over,
Start
just so
lapping
he
up.
can drink it off the floor.
Jeez, dirty
Like
bastard.
he's gotten smart,
That's funny.
and I don't think I'm ever going to be able to train him to get me a beer because of that. Because
Yeah,
he's
I'll
going to
just
realize what's in that. He's
crack
going to
it.
know what's in that can, and he's going to shotgun the thing by the time he even gets to me.
He'll be 5 beers deep before you are. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
God.
funny.
But yeah, he does like beer, but I'm pretty sure every dog likes beer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which should say something, you know? Like, fuck, beer's good.
Yeah,
Beer's
true.
good.
Beer is good. People are crazy.
Oh shit, you're already down that one? I gotta catch up.
I've been thirsty. Well, I've only had 2.
All right, this is my one.
Well, you know, it'll be okay.
Oh,
Be
well,
all
dude.
right. Just gotta
I'll
take it
be-
easy.
I'll be all right here in
Sometimes.
about 5 minutes.
We try to take it easy, a little bit more easier. Not good. So, emotional.
So I do have a couple topics written in my phone. I just have to get to my phone at some point.
That's good. When you get to your phone, please remember, don't set it up. Like, figure it out. But don't set it on the table near the thing,
because
it
of-
was.
Maybe that's what it is. The vibration fucks or is it just the interference from
I think it's just the interference. Yeah. Like, in the pocket, it's fine. But, like, if it's out and it's, like, you're underneath your mic,
oh, yeah,
that's when it fucking starts crackling. Like,
well, yeah, have you ever, like, called 2 phones and, like, put them together?
Oh, yeah, and it's just... Yeah.
Speaking of that, I watched a video the other day where someone called Pizza Hut and someone called Papa John's and someone called Domino's.
Oh, that's
and
a good one.
Literally,
what can I take
hello,
your order?
this is Domino's. What can I get started for you today? And he's like, this is Papa John's. You called me. What? And then they were like, yeah, we give our pizza away for $6.99. He's like, what? How are you even staying in business for that? Like,
That's
they
funny.
start bickering for like a couple minutes. It's actually pretty funny.
That's awesome. Okay, so here's a premise for you. We get 2 phones and we call
AutoZone and
Oh.
O'Reilly's.
That's a nice PG version of what I was about to say.
Oh, you're going to call 2 strip clubs. All right.
I like that idea better. I actually like that idea better too. I was gonna say, you call some sort of like liberal arts program of some sort. Like we're trying to get
something
like,
way left.
like yeah, like
and
way
something
left,
way right.
yeah,
and,
like
oh, this is.
It's like
That'd be pretty
like
good.
the next time there's a woman's march or something, you
like,
call the director of like trying to put together like a woman's march, not a woman's march. That's
yeah, and then you call the local NRA.
Nah. This would have worked better 5 years ago when Black Lives Matter was still a thing. And call the Black Lives Matter, and then call the Ku Klux Klan, and put the phones together. Just let the pandemonium unfold. I said your idea was a lot nicer than what I was thinking.
Yeah, but yours sounds more fun.
Oh, that would be fun, that would be internet breaking fun.
More fun. I don't know, dude. With all these idiots on the internet, it hasn't broke yet. So
yeah, true. Well,
how about all these freaking people going, destroying all these Teslas now, dude?
oh, I love that.
They're literally.
It's
I don't understand. 2 years ago, oh my god, we gotta buy a Tesla, go green, blah blah blah, and now those same people are destroying them.
the best thing about that is Teslas have security cameras all the fuck around them.
I was just gonna get to. They can see
like,
every corner of that car, every inch of that car can be seen through a camera.
I think it's audio too.
It is.
So it's like
it is. I watched a video and you can literally hear the lady's fucking keys like screech like nails on a chalkboard all the way down the side of this guy's car, all the way right to the camera too. Like her key came inches within the camera and she didn't even. These people are that dumb.
Yeah.
That like
it's that much anger that's made them dumb. Like
both. They don't see clearly.
Yeah.
At all. It's just a buffer. Their whole head is buffing. And
it's a weird one.
It's just buffering.
It's kind of like I was listening to this podcast about cults today. It was a funny podcast, so they're making fun of them. But like it's just
how
crazy.
Much of it was related.
Yeah, to like now. Yeah.
I was going over that with my dad and, the Germans in the 30s, and, dude, there is so much. Like, you could literally make a compare and contrast chart, and almost all of it is in the middle.
Yeah.
With both circled. Like,
it's
and
crazy.
They just don't understand. Like, and people just don't see that shit.
And the weirdest one to me that
part.
I probably already said this already, but the Ukraine-Russian war.
Yeah.
When that first kicked off and everyone was buying blue and yellow and changing their Facebook profile to blue and yellow and be like, we have to stand with Ukraine. I'm thinking in my head, like, because I've already known from, like, watching some history stuff and everything else, I'm like, Ukraine's government, not the people, but the government is real bad. Like, they're they're
terrible.
They're scummy. And then I'm thinking, like, all this push for it. But I'm like, well, Russia had our back in World War II. Like, the only people that would be pushing for Russia to be destroyed so much would maybe kind of be Nazis.
Whoa.
Like, just, yeah. So,
I'm telling you, the 30s are going to be the 30s all over again.
Pretty much. Hopefully not, but pretty much.
All right, Richard, I see it going down that road, and I don't like it, but I see it going down that road. I'm so glad I have blue eyes. I'll tell you that. I don't have blonde hair, though, but I will dye it.
Yeah, there you go.
And I will keep it dyed for the rest of my life, if it means not going to some camp.
Yeah, true.
Or an oven.
It don't matter.
Well, some kind of train takes me somewhere.
At this point, it's not going to be about the color of your eyes and hair are. It's going to be about how much money do you have, probably.
Well, I don't have much, so come at me.
Yeah, there we
Let's
go.
What I do have is fucking knowledge and intelligence. I'd like to think. I mean, not that much, but I can fucking survive if I have to, buddy.
We're gonna roll the fail bloopers for him. You're falling off the lawnmower. Fuck!
Show the clip. Show the clip.
Exhaust pipe coming down. Bing! Oh, fuck!
God fucking damn it! Son of a whore. Wrench is flying.
Yeah, what I have is smarts. Where the fuck is that 10 millimeter? That 10 milli... Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Where the fuck's my welding helmet? And it's on my head. I did that today.
Nice.
I did that today. I had to tack something up. Took me 5 minutes. But I was looking for 5 minutes for my welding helmet that was on my head.
Oh God.
But I'm used to wearing a hat, so like
Yeah, you got the thing.
I just
around.
trade one out for the other, and then I felt like I was wearing my hat. I didn't, and then I went to look real quick, and it kind of came down. And I was like, God damn it!
That's funny.
I hate myself for that sometimes.
Hmm.
But yeah, I do also do the it's in my hand looking for it situation a lot.
We all do.
Or you just set it down, and
Set it,
20
forget
seconds
it.
later you can't find it, and then it's just right in front of your face the whole time.
I had that for a lot. That's why, like, normally I'll try and grab a cart type sort of thing at work.
Yeah.
And just put everything there. Like, I've learned from experience, you're up on a ladder working on something, you put that tool in your fucking pocket. You don't set it up on a beam or any of that because it's history. It's
Next
gone.
thing you know, it's going to be in that building forever.
Yeah. Yeah. And I found a few
No,
tools that
I'm
way.
the same way. I've left tools hanging off of equipment at work, and it come back, and I'm like, oh shit, that's where that went.
Yeah.
One time they were plowing snow, and the old shop truck was just some really rusted out Dodge, and we had to replace a transmission line to it. Blew. They were rusted out, so we replaced it. And I had the work light stuck to like the bottom of the rear, so I had like light shining towards the line that was on the back of the transmission, and left the light there on.
Nice.
They
pulled
plowed
away.
They plowed for probably 4 or 5 hours. Came back, that light was still on and attached to the bottom of the rear.
That's amazing. There's a good commercial for it.
Yeah.
Everyone passing that truck was like, that guy's got some sweet underglow.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't that expensive of a light. It was probably like $30, but still, it was there. And you know what? I still use it to this day.
Hell yeah.
That was years. That was probably 7 years ago. And yeah, Carlisle, Napa brand.
Nice. It's good old Napa.
It was a good light. But yeah, and then I've left wrenches hanging off bolts. I've left, yeah. The one time I left my impact in the bottom of the skid steer. Like, because the skid steer to like work on stuff, you have to tear the floor out, pull the seat off, and then you can get down in there to like all the linkage and stuff. And I had my impact down in there. I was working on something, and I just totally left it in there, put the seat back on, put it in, parked it. I think it was probably the end of the day. I just wanted to get done and go home. And came back in the next day. I was looking for my impact for like half the day until I was like, it's in that fucking skid steer. And then I had to drive all the way out to where the skid steer was, where they were working. To be like, hey man, stop for a couple minutes here. Take a break. I'm looking for something. And there it was, lo and behold. Oh, God. Sitting right under the freaking sitting right under the seat.
Yeah, you grab the guy operating it, you tell anyone, I'll kill you. Like, it's funny.
Yep, my Milwaukee Impact just laying there. It did bounce up into the drive shaft a couple times. You could see it got a couple times, but nothing crazy, nothing bad.
It's okay. Mine got ganked. I got a brand new one. That motherfucker got ganked. I left it on a job site by accident. I left it open and out. It was
now. Do you buy like the new Milwaukee stuff with like the one key or whatever?
I did, but I didn't.
Set
up the thing,
the whole tracking situation.
And it was like a job site where I knew better because things were getting stolen, and it was like that got left. Something else got left out that got taken too, but it wasn't something I was using. Yeah. Some other kid was, and he just left the job site without putting it back. And when I mean left the job site, he left like 3 hours early, type sort of thing.
Jesus. So he had time to put his shit away.
Yeah, but it's
every time I walk away from my toolbox at work, it gets closed and locked.
Yes.
Every time.
Yes.
100%. I will even lock my office if it comes down to it.
Yeah. And it's not like people are really going to steal from you. More worse for the wearer is they're going to be like, oh, I need this, need to use it.
And they're going to go right to my toolbox, which is the closest one, most convenient.
Yeah.
They're going to take my personal tool, go out, and fucking lose it.
I had that happen with an impact where a guy actually...
My work doesn't reimburse me for shit like that.
So so you got to lock it up.
Yeah, I have to. And then they get pissed that my toolbox is locked. And I'm like, dude, you literally have your own toolkit in the break room for you guys.
Exactly.
Like, that is your toolkit. Those are your tools. If you lose them, that's your problem. That's why I bought it for you.
I had a guy last week, and he was lucky I was so frustrated at work that day. Like, you ever get, like, so frustrated that when something does come up that you should be angry about, you're like...
Whatever.
whatever, because
Not today.
I'm gonna go to jail at this point,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm looking for my impact, and I see my one tool bag is off my cart, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, did I leave that off? Like, whatever. And I'm like looking for my
And look
impact.
over motherfuckers using it.
And I look over to where this window's open, and these guys are working, and I'm looking, and it's got a star bit in it, and I'm not using star bit, and I'm like, I wonder. I go over and I pick it up and I slide it out, and I see it's got my initials, and I slide the thing back in, and these guys are like slowly kind of working, you know, because they see me pick it up, and I pop the star bit out, and I looked at the guy, I'm like, hey, here you go, man. He's like, oh yeah, thanks, brother. I'm like, yeah, no problem. You know, I was already at that level.
Just not even gonna do it.
Like, if it would have been a good day, it probably wouldn't have been good for him, because I would have probably not been a gentleman like I was, you know, type sort of thing. But at the end of the day, I was like, it's not worth it. I'm too angry already. Like,
yeah, I don't like when people, like, I don't care. I could be having a terrible day. I could be having a great day. You touch my tools without asking me or without, like, any...
You're going to see not so nice side.
Yes.
Like,
always.
Understandable.
Just those tools are my livelihood, dude.
Yeah.
If I don't have those tools, I can't do my job. If I can't do my job, I can't fucking make money to live.
Exactly.
So, and that's...
I get it. Like,
yeah.
It's a rough one.
It is. It really is. And, you know, I get it. I have to take accountability for my shit. You know, I have to, you know, I'm responsible for it. But whatever.
Yeah. It sucks, like, because I try to be nice to people in my own trade.
Right. Yeah.
Like, a kid comes in and he's got no power tools.
Right, yeah, of course. You got.
I'll be like,
how else? You know, how did you start when you were? You know what I mean?
I'd like to get to the point where it's like, I could be working, and like some kid comes in that doesn't have anything, and just be like, "Hey, you're gonna take an hour after work, and you're gonna come with me for an hour.
Yeah,
and we're gonna go to fucking
buy
Harbor Freight,
buy you some cheap, you know,
yeah,
it'll get you by
some
tools.
shit. Like, I'll drop,
save up for your own stuff.
Yeah. Like, if I could drop $200, $300 on a kid that I see has potential already.
That's the other thing too.
Thing.
Some kids will see that, take advantage of it, and then never come back again.
Exactly. That's the thing. I mean, I had one kid, I definitely would have, but I was struggling at the time myself. But he had, he'd climb up the ladder. Like, I'd be up on the ladder cutting something.
Yeah.
And he'd climb up the other part of the ladder where you're not even supposed to, but he'd hold the pipe for me. So I wouldn't fall,
awesome.
like shit like that. And I'm like, all right, that kid's got
And you didn't even ask him to, did you?
I didn't ask him.
Exactly. See, that
That's-
is... People don't have that anymore, dude.
No, very
They
few
will
and far
see you
between.
struggling, and you know what they'd rather do? They'd rather pull out their phone and record you in case something bad happens.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Instead of help them.
Yeah, and that's not even... I need a beer because this next part about that's going to...
Hold on, you are just one ahead of me this whole time here.
I had to get in the lead sometime.
About to get second place.
You're the talking sight talker. So,
like that.
Dude, what pisses me off more than anything is because you see it. Like, you'll see some like old person, or especially if it's a woman,
someone needs help,
like being harassed or attacked, and like there's like 14 camera angles from it. And I'm like...
But there's not one person that steps in to actually help the lady?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, or old man or whatever. Especially woman, though. Like, or kids. No, and it's like, dude, you know, fuck everyone who's videoing right now.
I saw the other day this old lady walking in the sheets. Mm-hmm. And this group of teenagers was in front of them. They did not hold that door at all.
That's fucked.
I actually ran around the old lady to grab the door before it closed. Oh, yeah. And held it open for her.
Exactly. You have to do that shit. Like, as a man...
I don't have to, but I feel wrong watching that old lady struggle to get that door open.
Exactly. It's called humanity. It's called being human, you know? Like, I did this...
I was raised that way. Yeah. I don't know, like...
You see an old man with a cane, you know, carrying...
You help him, man. You help him carry... You do whatever. It doesn't matter. Even if you don't gain anything from it, you just do it, man.
Exactly.
You just do it.
I don't know if I brought this up already about that, but believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I used to be a goth when I was in high school. We're talking
You
black
could get darker?
motherfucker.
Sorry.
I wasn't painting the fingernails. I wasn't gay.
I know. Well, sorry. I just had to.
So we had, I mean, I'm talking black trip pants, chains,
Oh, yeah.
spiked wristband,
Yep.
kill switch engaged t-shirt, black beanies, all that. And I would go out of my way to hold the door open and be polite and courteous for old people.
That is
and all that,
rare.
just to see the look of like
People's
confusion on their faces.
Like, yeah. I remember those days. Old people did not like you guys.
No, they
They
didn't.
did not like you guys whatsoever.
Oh, it's understandable.
But hey, you know what? And that's them. You know, they're used to judging people. It's just how it was back then.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a very
if
judge.
you didn't own them, judge them, kind of situation.
Pretty much.
But yeah.
Our next topic: slavery.
You know, John Deere really took off in 1865. I'll tell
For
you what.
fuck's sake. Nah. But no, the old generation. Well, yeah, the older generation was definitely like way more judgy.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I think we needed that because
We
now
did.
no one's judgy, and it's
Yeah, but it's kind of getting out of hand. I think bullying needs to come back for
yes.
sure.
Yeah,
I mean, if your child is going to school thinking they're a goddamn cat named Whiskers,
yeah,
that kid needs a good swirly or two and his lunch money taken.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I was just talking to my dad about this earlier. He was going on and on about he bought some slip-on shoes. And I'm like, you know, I would have got beat up for having something like
yeah.
that in high school. You know, like, it's just funny. It's just funny.
Well, a lot of it is also like, oh, I'm gonna catch fucking flak grenades for what I'm about to say right now. But
Uh-oh. Do we have a sound for this?
it's gonna be too loud. Still gonna be too loud to use the soundboard.
Okay.
We'll have to use our mouth. So, drum roll, please.
There's one of them.
Obese children. That was so fucking loud.
It really was. I'm sorry for that,
So
folks.
fucking loud. But it's like, I get, like, you have a health gland type sort of thing.
Right.
Like, I'm not a monster. I understand some people have actual medical things,
Yeah, no. Yeah,
even from
exactly.
child
Exactly.
things, which is horrible.
Yeah,
That
there's
sucks.
diabetic children and stuff,
Yes. But if it's only because tasty cakes are cheaper and easier than,
dude. Cooking a family dinner.
yeah, stuff
No,
like
I
that.
get that.
It's
get
like,
that. I mean, yeah.
oh God, we're gonna catch so much flack for this. But
No, I think your rig's on the right road here, though. I'm pretty sure.
my thinking, like, now I know, like, the letters are being written and the pitchforks are being sharpened.
Yep, the angry emails are being
Or they're gonna be sent.
freaking
They've
sent
already
right now.
hell, they've already fucking thrown their phones a mile
Yep.
away. But I think about it, especially if you have, like, either sex, it doesn't matter, of a kid, but you
Either?
really don't want your kids to be overweight only for the fact of, like, they can still succeed.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, hell,
They can still succeed in life, but, like,
yeah. A lot of girls struggle with like confidence in their bodies, and
which
stuff,
sucks,
man.
which is horrible. So
Which
I'm not trying to
sucks.
go down that road being like,
No, and I
I'm not
get
being
that
a
exactly.
dick.
I don't want to go down that road either, but like I feel like that is maybe why somewhere right in the middle at the teeter section.
Like, well, like, if you have a daughter, you want to make sure that she's not, like, obese.
Yeah,
Because then
no,
it's like,
you
that
don't
takes
want any
away
of your children
that takes
to be obese.
away her chances of, like, the people that
A
want
lot
her.
of exactly.
she might be the sweetest Princess Peach in the world.
But then again, now like it could go either way. Same thing with the guys. Like all my like bigger heavyset got like friends, fucking best people in the world.
Oh yeah, true.
Nicest, most genuine people. And then the guys that like, you know, all the chicks like go for, and they're complete fucking dickheads.
Exactly.
And they're breaking hearts left and right.
Yeah.
So it's like,
God, this is
it
such
goes
a
both
touchy
ways.
subject.
No,
Like,
it
but
goes
yeah.
both ways though. Like it is touchy. Yes, some people are probably upset right now. You know,
Sorry.
I'm not.
Sorry,
you know,
we should not be talking about this.
we
But we're
don't
talking
judge.
about this.
We
yeah.
do not judge any. This is just simply a topic that came up that we are sharing our opinions about that don't really mean anything.
Beers
So-
in the bush number 6. Where are the fat girls at? No,
Where are the white women?
where do I
I
live?
need to rewatch that movie. It's one of my favorites.
Oh my. And I have no room to fucking judge. I am like at least 30 pounds overweight right now. So
I
there's
have
that
no room to
too.
judge either because I'm losing muscle. It's terrible. Not my legs, but up here.
We gotta switch arms.
I'm not. Well, back when I was like a teenager, dude, I was always like riding BMX and like
Oh yeah.
all that was like. I do sometimes though. The stranger.
Yeah,
you
of
know.
course.
But
45
sorry,
minutes
had
sit
to
down.
put that in there. What was I gonna say? Like I rode a lot of BMX, and like that was literally my means of transportation.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like I had absolutely no fat on me. It was just pure muscle, and it didn't help that I'd hang out at buddies' houses like baling hay
Oh yeah.
and like
You're doing work.
doing stuff, And exactly, I was always really fit, and now that all I do is walk around in a shop and turn wrenches. Oh no! What happened? No, it's
No, we're
recording.
playing. Okay.
Yeah, it's recording. You really scared me there, Richard.
I scared myself.
I know. I saw your eyes go so big, dude. It was like that. It was like the scene in Caddyshack.
Most white you ever saw on me.
It was like the scene in Caddyshack where Roger Dangerfield is heading for that one guy's fishing boat. It's the black gentleman, and his eyes literally like, yeah.
Oh god.
That's what it reminded me of.
Sorry, buddy.
But I don't even remember.
I don't know where the fuck we were at. Shit.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about a pee break. Well, we'll leave it. Right
I'm all right for a pee break, but
Oh, I got
all right. We're gonna mess with Richard. Oh my god. We're gonna take his full pack of cigarettes that he just opened. And we're gonna place them behind him by the toolbox. We'll see if he finds those. I bet, because I'll leave the empty one there, thinking that that's his pack of cigarettes. But it is not. He's gonna love it. Skater 4 back here, doing the damn thing. My favorite map in that game was probably Alcatraz. It was great. How'd it go? Everything come out all right?
Yeah. Green, blue. Is it supposed to smell like that?
Oh.
So we got our first. This probably will get cut out. We got our first person asking about the podcast
What?
in public that I didn't really know.
Really?
Yeah.
Who? Okay.
She was like, "Hey, are you the other guy on Dan Davidson's podcast?"
There we go.
And I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
"Oh,
her
yeah,
then.
we got another.
There we go.
One coming
See?
out.
That's No, she's awesome. Yeah, she watches this shit. Her and her boyfriend.
Oh, Jesus, this is
I showed them. I
this is
showed it to
Phil.
them. They're like, "Oh, no," but that's just they fucking love it.
friends of the podcast.
They love it.
Oh, Jesus.
But yeah,
That's crazy.
but yeah,
That's
yeah. I mean, a couple of my I probably have a couple buddies that would come on and fucking hang out with us. But
I'm down.
I got one buddy that would literally talk all night, dude. And he is a talker. And like I said, I've been trying to get our mutual acquaintance on here.
Yes, definitely.
I've been trying to get him on here. He'd be great.
Oh yes.
I think he would just pop off on his own. To be honest, I think he'd be a great person take to a comedy club or something.
It'd be a great time. I got one buddy. He won't do it because he works for himself. As an LLC.
Okay.
But I'm like,
Yeah, but even
like,
still, promote your business, man.
well, my thing is, I'm like, I'll put a fucking like hood thing over you, and we'll put you in an Amish hat,
Perfect.
and just be like, oh, he's there and all there, and like this motherfucker I will be puking and spitting up my beer, laughing.
Oh,
at
dude,
this
we
guy's
need to do it. We'll
antics.
just dress him up in a different costume every time.
Yeah, exactly. Be like, we got Nana, and he'll be smoking a cigarette, like dressed as a woman. You're just like your father, you bastard. Like, it'll be
Bottle of
great.
whiskey in his hand or
Yeah.
some shit. Like, you know?
It'll be amazing times.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just dress him up as all kinds of, if we have a topic for the time, we'll just dress him up as that.
Hell yeah.
Like,
That'd be cool.
yeah, speaking of, let me see here. I know I had one. Oh, so one pops a thing off my head. So, was it last week? Did you hear about that really, really bad accident up in Exeter?
18-wheeler?
No.
No.
Somebody's running from the police, and they shut their lights off, going down 422 through Exeter. They came up around a bend, and bam, red light. There was 9 cars involved.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was mass casualty, they called it.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
It's fucked.
Now, another thing on local news. Did you hear about the shooter in Pottstown?
No.
So, 2 people got into a car accident, and, cops showed up to make sure everyone's okay. Apparently, this guy started shooting at him.
At the cops?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Imagine getting into a car accident, and the first person that comes to check up on you to see if you're okay, you just start blasting.
That's fucking...
Why would you do that?
That's ridiculous.
And then apparently he lived nearby, ran home, and barricaded himself in his house. The SWAT team was involved. Like, it was a whole...
You
it
might
was
as well
over this
delete yourself
weekend.
at that point.
Yeah, it was over this weekend.
You kind of have no choice to at that point.
I'm like, what is wrong with people? Like, seriously.
Maybe it was
You're in a car accident, dude.
Yeah,
Get checked out.
Yeah.
Like, don't just start... I don't know. He must have been mentally ill or something, dude. Like, or he was just really deep into shit and was on the run for something. Or
yeah, that was more than likely it.
a lot of warrants. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, dude. Like, and then like everyone else in like the whole block had to like stay inside their house all day because of it.
Jesus.
And like, dude,
That would have pissed
imagine
me
that.
off.
Imagine that.
If I was his neighbor and the police were like, "You can't go outside," I'd be like, "Fuck you!" I just get my 12 gauge
Even worse.
and just shoot the door of the dude and kick it in and be like, "What the fuck are you doing, you asshole?"
No, dude, even worse. Like, imagine going to the grocery store. This all happens, and then now you can't get back home.
Yeah, exactly.
You got ice cream melting in the back seat. You got milk going bad, eggs going bad. Like, and it went on for hours, like 5 or 6 hours. Like, imagine that, though. You know what I mean? Imagine not being able to get home.
That's crazy.
I mean, I would just find the closest bar.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Just throw a Molotov
It would
cocktail
just
through
suck
the,
to
through
be
the
able to
window
not
and be
do-
like, "He'll be out. He'll be out
Right.
when the smoke gets him."
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't do that.
Sneak out back and just start, feeding him mustard gas or some shit, You can make napalm.
Yeah,
I know how to do that. That's pretty easy.
that's an easy one. Or get one of them, them stink bombs.
Oh, even better. Yes.
Good one.
Get one of the, yep, right through the window. Yep. Non-lethal, but it'll get the job done.
I think body armor setups would be better.
You think?
You would think.
Yeah.
Like if somebody barricades themselves in the house, it's like the technology we have now with like heat signature.
Oh, you'd be able to pick them out wherever they're
Yeah,
at.
like you'd already know where they'd be at.
You
in the
know they're
house
by
and just-
somewhere watching.
Yeah.
Like, and it just, I don't know. I just don't get it.
It's kind of the thing with like the school shooter incident with like, was it Texas, where all the police are outside and like dads finally showed up and went into the building with their
Oh,
guns.
yeah.
Where it's like, fuck you, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm saving my kid. you know, type sort of thing. They just ran into the fucking school with their guns, fucking
They
took
got
care
the
of
job
business.
done. Yeah.
Stood up on 10 toes, as the kids say, or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like,
What do you mean, dude? You can't count on.
well, it's because not as much anymore, but like back in the day, it's like the police couldn't really do their jobs to begin with. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but nowadays
the
they
whole-
really can't because they have to tiptoe around everybody.
which is it's kind of retarded.
It is.
It's so retarded because I see these
It is.
videos of I know my rights and blah blah blah, and it's like whenever I get pulled over,
Yeah, but your rights have nothing to do with the 3 warrants in Kentucky you have. Get out of the
Exactly.
car.
exactly. And whenever I get pulled over, the mentality that goes through my mind is, well, there's a man with a gun
Yeah,
that can use it
right.
by law.
See,
So why
that's
would
not-
you not be as polite as pie to that person
Right,
to begin
right?
with?
No, and
Like,
I'm like that way to everybody. It doesn't matter
yeah.
if you're a police officer or anything. I don't care. I'm still going to treat you with respect.
Yeah.
My first thing is like, okay, well, you know, why am I being pulled over?
Yeah.
And if they don't give a good, reasonable thing, then you can ask, am I detained or am I free to go?
Mhm. That's all.
And
you
they
need.
can't lie about that.
Not only that, but it's like you're never gonna win. Besides that point,
No, you're never going to
but
win.
besides
yeah.
that, you'll
But
never.
I'm not a
win an
dick about
argument.
it either. I'm like, oh, hey,
Exactly.
what's going on, officer? Hey, like, can I just ask why'd you pull me over, man? Like,
Yeah.
you know, and if they don't, like, if there's nothing wrong with why they pulled me over, I will ask them. I'm like, well, all right, cool. Can I go? Or like, what's wrong here? What's the problem? Like,
By the point,
and a
where
lot of
they're
the times they're like, fuck, all right, this guy's smart. You know?
yeah. And if they are like, you can't go, and this, that, and the other,
But
that's when you do the number one thing you should always do, which is shut the fuck up and not
Yeah.
say anything and just be
what
quiet.
you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
Exactly. You don't
That's
say
it.
you don't say shit. You just wait.
Yep. He's like, oh,
You're gonna
okay.
get arrested, but you just
You
wait.
always
and you let the
cooperate.
lawyers handle it.
Always cooperate.
Mhm.
Like, even if it's not even,
It's
just cooperate.
Yes. I'm sorry.
You know?
I'm sorry. I cannot answer your questions, officer, until I speak with a lawyer.
Damn.
That's it. You just keep your mouth shut.
Yep.
I wish I knew
You
this.
have the right to an
years
attorney,
ago,
and if
but-
an attorney, if you can't afford an attorney, one will be presented for you.
Mhm. Yeah. You gotta just not. You just gotta.
Exactly. Don't be a fucking asshole. Treat them like a human being.
Exactly.
Like, just treat them like another human being.
It's like they're having a tough day. It's like, you know.
It's their job, man.
Yeah. I'm a plumber. The worst that's gonna happen to me is I'm gonna get covered in dirt and blah blah blah. Like, worst that's gonna happen to them is they're gonna die. It's a
They're
little
gonna-
bit
yeah,
different.
exactly.
Like, they're on edge.
Yeah.
So just take that fucking edge
Exactly.
away. It's like,
you think they're probably more nervous than you are.
yeah, I got a truck with 4 doors. It's like, if it's nighttime, all 4 windows are going down.
Yep.
Like, maybe not if it's cold out, but if it's a warm summer day, all 4 windows, blah blah blah. Like, you can see inside my truck.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
There ain't nothing in here. Ain't hiding nothing.
you see all the fucking Milwaukee pack out, and you're like, oh, he's got shit to do.
Exactly. And
Like,
that's
go
what it
on
is.
your
Yeah.
way.
No.
Like,
And that's what it is. Yeah. I haven't been pulled over in a long time. And the last time I got pulled over is just because my registration was out and I didn't even know it.
I think I got a ticket last time I got pulled over.
But he didn't even give me a ticket.
I don't know if I got a ticket or a warning, but I was like cruising,
Oh, yeah.
cruising, and it
My
was like
first-
it was one of them things where it
I
was
got a
like they
story for
had
you.
to get a certain quota, blah blah blah, locked out on the road. And I'm like, yeah, sorry. And he's like, where are you going? And I'm like, I'm like going through my phone to try to figure out where I'm headed. I'm like, look, officer, I got to be honest with you. I'm like, I woke up probably 4 hours ago. I haven't had anything to drink. I'm just trying to get to the store.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get some water. I haven't drank water all day.
Yep.
And he's like, oh. And he's like, all right. He's like, just, hey, there's a gas station. Just actually go out there, get you some water. You know, just keep the
Yep.
speed down. You know, that was that, you know.
Yeah.
No, you know, hell, he didn't even ask me for my insurance.
You were
or any of
fucking
that.
honest with him, though.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Just be fucking honest with him.
Yes.
No big deal.
No.
I'll tell you what. My first time ever getting pulled over. Great reason. I mean, I was definitely in the wrong for sure. It's why they definitely took my license
Ugh.
then and there. Um, 135 and a 65.
That'll do it.
Yeah,
That will do it.
135 and a 65. My parents don't even know about this.
Damn.
They don't. To this day, they don't know. Yeah, 135 and a 65. Cop took my license then and there on the spot. I had to call one of my friends to come drive me and my car home
Jesus.
because I didn't want to get towed.
Of
And the
course.
cop was cool about it. You know what I mean? He was
Yeah.
like, look, I know you're 18. You know, you're just, now you're on your own. Like, your parents aren't responsible for you anymore. I get it. You don't want to have to come pay a tow bill. You don't want to, if you have anyone that will come drive you in your car home, I'll let you go. I was like, you are the man. And yeah, one of my best friends came, drove my car home for me.
Thank fuck for that.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And I didn't have nothing illegal in the car, like nothing. It was
No.
literally just me speeding, being a dumb 18-year-old in my Integra that I still own.
Nice.
That has caught me every speeding ticket I've ever had in that car. Bright red, loud,
Yeah.
135 down 176.
They're
Yep,
gonna get you.
they got me.
I'll tell you what. There's a good tip for Eddie.
5 points right there. 5 points on my license right there. And the cop took it. He was like, I will mail this in for you.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, thank you. He's
Thank
like,
you
you're
so
definitely
much.
losing your license. I was like, fuck.
Oh God.
That
That
was my first
sucks.
speeding ticket. I've had to take the written test twice and the actual driving test over once.
Yeah. Even though you can probably drive better than half
Because
the
of
people in this
points
county.
in my license. Yeah.
That sucks, man. I'll tell you a good tip for any new driver or any driver now. Get AAA.
Yeah, I don't have AAA.
Get AAA.
I really should, but
$99 for
I
a year.
know how to fix my shit.
It's
That's
not
the-
about fixing your shit.
I know that is
It's
true. Everyone
literally
says that.
for the tow. Like you get in a situation like that or something bad where they're like, you can't. You can at least get it towed.
The
like-
cop did ask me if I had AAA.
No, it is.
He did, and I said no.
No. Well, like if you're a man that just got married or engaged, or you got
AAA. No,
kids,
for the
you gotta
family,
get
I
AAA
would.
for a family.
For the family,
Yes.
I would. I really would. That is actually a really good idea. And apparently, you can get your car insurance through them too now.
Yes.
So
I
it's
don't have mine
probably a
insured
lot
through, but-
cheaper of a deal to like.
I might have to figure that one out.
I don't know.
My insurance is high.
Yeah, mine's high too because of the fucking points.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. I actually think they're very low. I haven't been pulled over in a long time.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten any
Well-
infractions or anything in a long time.
Mine's high from like getting my truck busted up a little bit and having to repair it, and then.
Oh
all the other
yeah, I
shit.
was gonna
It's
say
like, yeah,
claims and
it's like
stuff. Yeah,
dude, it's $260 a month. Yeah, that's high. That's too fucking high.
I don't even pay that.
Willie
for my
Nelson.
insurance and
Willie
my-
Nelson might as well be driving my truck.
It's that high.
Like,
God damn it.
Yeah,
On the road again.
that is so bad. But yes, people get AAA.
I don't even
Take
think
care
I
of
pay
yourselves.
that for my insurance and my car payment.
I'm not
Like
gonna
my
tell
car
you-
payment is like less than $200 a month.
Motherfucker, I'm not even gonna tell you what my car payment is.
But my insurance is kind of high just because I have 1, 2, 3 cars and a motorcycle on it. Everyone says, yeah, having multiple cars is fun until they have to pay that fucking insurance check at the end of the month, dude. It's rough. Well, I bought that car.
I got bent. I went to the Chevy dealership and they bent me over a
When?
barrel and just
When?
whammo.
When, like last year or something?
Like 2 years ago.
2 years
3
ago.
years ago.
Okay, I was gonna say I bought that thing in. I want to say like 21,
Yeah,
which still wasn't terrible. I mean, it was during the whole COVID.
mine was like 23.
It was during the whole COVID car shortage fucking
Yeah.
thing because no factories were producing cars at the time. And I bought that thing 88,000 miles. It was 14,000.
God damn.
Not a bad deal for a Honda Civic Si, the like sporty top of the line model,
Not
stick
bad.
shift with 88,000 miles.
Oh, you can't
Not
beat
a bad
that.
idea.
Can't beat
Not a
that.
bad idea. But for some reason, I still owe like $5,000 on it,
Oh god,
and it's been 4 years now.
buddy, you gotta start putting $500.
I know. I do. I pay $250 a month. Like I pay more every month.
Yeah,
But I
start
think it's
throwing
just the
1,000
fucking
in.
interest they
That's the
got me
interest
at.
is what they're getting you at. Yeah, so don't ever buy a fucking car on loan or any of that. Always pay for your fucking cars up front.
No, what
you
I
only
would
have-
suggest, go to the bank, get a loan.
Or get a personal loan from the bank. Would be a better idea.
Get a loan from the bank, take that to the dealership to buy yourself a car. Interest is going to be less.
Yes.
You don't have to have full coverage on your car all the time because you're financing it. You can save some money that way.
It's a much better deal.
I really wish I would have done that, and I'm going to do that the next car payment I have.
This is true. All right, car payments are making me angry. We're going to 5 beers deep. Fuck
Yep.
y'all. Love y'all. Good night.